Good morning, Stadio. My name is Natalie Phipps, and today I am going to be reviewing my reflective collage on mentoring. My student number is 212-02907, and let's begin. On the left side of my collage, you will see images of children, a teacher in the classroom, books, and the phrase, teach, love, inspire. This side represents the start of my journey. At the beginning, I was both nervous and really excited. The picture of the teacher holding up a red apple with children watching reminds me of my very first lesson. I felt pressure to do everything perfectly, wear the right clothes, my hair the right way, wear the right makeup, make sure that I look like the perfect teacher. But I quickly learned that teaching is about growth, not looking the right way, and definitely not perfection. This is why I added the phrase progress, not perfection. I also included new beginnings, because starting this journey felt like opening a new chapter in my life. Teaching for me is definitely something that's in my blood. My grandparents are both maths teachers that used to be teachers at Kersney, and their parents were teachers in Zimbabwe, and so on and so forth. So it's definitely something that I carry with me. My mom definitely should have been a teacher, but she taught in different many ways, and my dad has taught in many different ways. And yeah, like I said, it's definitely in my blood. I wanted to remember also that mistakes are normal in teaching, and that every day is a chance to learn, and it's a chance to learn something new as well. Okay, so then moving to the middle of my collage, you will see the words like support, baby steps, respect, and feedback. These show that I grew during my first teaching experiences. One of the hardest parts for me at first was managing my confidence. Although I'm a very confident person and an extrovert at first, walking into a classroom and seeing someone that you don't know and teaching in front of children that you don't know is a bit very daunting. That is why the phrase, let your faith be bigger than your fears, speaks to how often I had to remind myself to believe in what I could do instead of focusing on what might go wrong. I added baby steps because I learned that growth doesn't happen all at once. Every small improvement, every new skill, and every positive lesson builds over time. The words support and feedback are very important to me. My mentor teachers encouraged me, gave me advice, and corrected me when I needed it. Their feedback helped me see what I was doing well and where I could improve. Without their support, I could have felt really lost. And I would have felt really lost. Respect was another big thing for me. Within my household, I was built on respect, and definitely within the school, I saw how respect worked both ways, between teachers and students, and also between staff members. Respect created a positive atmosphere where I felt safe to try, make mistakes, and most importantly, grow. On the right side of my collage, you will see bright and motivational words like, you've got this, dream big, trust bigger, don't give up, purpose. This part of the collage shows who I am becoming as a teacher. I chose these words because they remind me of the encouragement I received from my mentors and the school environment. Teaching is not always easy. There were days I felt extremely overwhelmed, exhausted, and just felt that I couldn't do it. But phrases like don't give up kept me going. I also included the words like passion because I discovered my love for teaching is what kept me motivated. Seeing students learn, smile, and grow gave me purpose. Another phrase I added is, when God plants a dream in your heart, trust Him to make it bloom. This is a personal reminding for me. Teaching is more than just a job, it's a calling. And as someone that has grown in a Christian household, I definitely handed over when I decided to study teaching, I definitely handed it over to God, and everything has definitely fallen into place for that. And my faith has definitely helped me trust that I'm on the right path, and that the challenges I face will help me become stronger. And my mentor teacher played a huge role in shaping my teaching identity. She modeled patience, creativity, and professionalism. For example, one of my mentors at the school where I was teaching showed me how to turn a difficult lesson into a fun activity by using simple prompts. Another mentor reminded me to always put the learner at the center, no matter how busy or stressed we are. Where I was doing my teaching practicals, a lot of the children didn't know how to sit still, so they had these things called wobble chairs, where the chairs don't necessarily have legs, they almost have like balls at the end of them, so it almost helped them to sit still because they were able to move. It was amazing, and they were able to sit on the floor instead of sit on chairs, and it was a lovely idea. The school environment also influenced me. The culture was warm, supportive, and respectful. Staff members worked together as a team, celebrated small successes, and lifted each other up during challenges. This culture made me feel included, helped me see the type of teacher I wanted to be. Someone who supports others and creates a positive, safe environment for my learners. Also, it was helpful to be at a school where I definitely could see myself teaching one day. I was definitely at an all-girls school, so I was at a school where they had activities while I was doing my teaching practice. So it was like Women's Day, it was they had bake sales, they had sports day. So I helped a lot with those type of things. They, I think, even had like a helicopter day. So I got very involved in those situations. And they even had an SPCA day. So it was so lovely to see how the staff involved themselves so much in the students' lives, as well as it was parent-teacher interviews. So it was so lovely to see how the parents were so eager to see how their children were doing, or how many parents came to see the teachers. I'm coming to the end of my presentation. So to sum up, my collage shows three main parts of my journey. So the first part is new beginnings, starting with excitement, nervousness, hope. Middle part is challenges and growth, which is learning through feedback, support, and respect. And then the last part is purpose and passion, finding strength and encouragement, faith, and love for teaching. As a novice teacher, I am still learning every day, and I definitely know that. But I now understand that teaching is not about being perfect. It is about progress, passion, and inspiring others. My mentor teacher and the school culture helped me shape me into someone who is believing in herself, her values, respect, and seeing that teaching is definitely my true calling, and something that I can see myself doing for the next 50 years. Thank you for listening to my presentation and giving me the chance to share my collage and my journey with you. I hope you enjoyed.